Hi, my name is Charlotte Matthews, owner of Safe Space Wellness, here to discuss the difference between a person that is woke and a person that is awakened. Yes, there is a difference. So, we're going to go into a little bit of discussion of why I'm having to touch on this topic. This is a topic that I am being led to discuss. So, let's start out by learning the definition of both and their meaning. So, with a person that is woke, that is basically the short term of that is being roused from sleep, a heightened awareness of the world around you, or a better understanding, if we're going to keep it on simple terms. So, with that being said, um, we'll talk about awaken. Awaken is a deeper level of consciousness that is not just a heightened sense of the world around you, but it's also a heightened sense of the world within you. And learning, wanting to grow, wanting to understand your purpose, understanding who you are, and also gaining a better understanding of your triggers, um, everything, the reason why you've reacted the way you've reacted, past, present, and future, and wanting to be better. It's a whole understanding of self. So I was led to speak on this because there is a lot of misunderstandings and confusion being brought about in any community, not just the spiritual community, where a woke person could be portrayed as spiritual in some type of way. Now, please don't misunderstand me. I'm not here to bash anyone or discredit anyone's journey because everyone's journey is different. However, this could be very misleading to a vulnerable person and actually send them down the wrong path, especially if you're not aware of who you are getting guidance or any types of, advice from. Let's just put it that way. So just understand that just because a person is woke does not necessarily mean that that person is awakened. What do I mean by this? So, just because a person has developed an awareness of the world that is going on around them does not mean that they have taken that journey or have gained a heightened sense of awareness about the world that is within them just yet. Because most of the time that can follow suit, but what I want you to understand about a personal journey, self discovery, that is a very delicate situation and it involves putting in a lot of work to learn things about yourself. So, this can put you in a very vulnerable place. This can put you in a place of because you're having to be transparent, not just transparent about who you are, but transparent about your triggers, transparent about your emotions, transparent about your traumas, transparent about what it is that you need to do in order to be a better person, to grow, and these things are never easy. So I just want to make that very clear. Um, an example that I can give you of what it is that I'm trying to express is when a person can easily tell you about yourself and say, "Oh, I'm just speaking the truth. You don't like what I have to say, get over it or whatever," or calling you out per se. But in the same breath, if you were to do the same thing to them and call them out on what you see as the truth about them or speak your truth about them, they would get very upset with you and not want to deal with you anymore and maybe even want to get violent with you. So that's why I say this is a very delicate situation. And that could be a person that is woke, but they are not awakened. So, with that being said, just because a person is more aware or knowledgeable of the turmoil that is going on around them in the world and how they view it, does not mean that they are ready for the awareness and the turmoil that is going on within them. So, if we were to speak more on dimensions and in comparison of levels, woke is more basic, and you would put that as a 2D level. So, if we were to talk about a shape, This is a square. This is a 2D shaped square. Awaken is multi-dimensional. So this is where you get those shapes like the pyramids that have more dimensions to them or whatever. So a person that has awakened is very aware of every aspect of life, from the world around them to the world within them. So just understand that an awakened person is already woke. However, a woke person is not always awakened. And so with that, I'm going to put that in conclusion. And I want to do things a little differently today. So I want to pick a word of encouragement from my little box here. And we're going to start with what I have here. Embrace uncertainty. Some of the most beautiful chapters in our lives won't have a title until much later. Goff. Thank you, and stay woke.